Um, 27 secrets to rank your video fast in YouTube and Google. Welcome to the Periscope training right now. Hope you get tons of value from what you see and hear. And my focus today is to help you get leads in your internet marketing business, whatever it is, or leads into your primary business, leads into your dog training business, or your network marketing business, or your products. Whatever it may be, my focus is to help you out today. This is going to be a fairly short training, Periscope live training, and I really do hope you get a ton of value from what I'm going to show you right now. 27 secrets to rank your video fast in YouTube and Google. Now, those of you who don't know me yet, excuse me, why am I qualified to teach on this subject? Well, the reason why is because I've ranked in the top 10 of 3 different internet marketing systems, and this is competing among thousands and thousands of affiliates. And so I know what I'm doing online, and I really believe that I could give you a ton of value right now in this Periscope training. So anyway, I want to welcome those of you who are out, those of you who are new, those who are not new. I want to invite you to go ahead and share this by swiping down or swiping to the side of your, depending on what kind of device you have, swipe and then, excuse me, then click on the share button and share this with your friends and your social media, etc., and your teams. Also, feel free to tap the screen and give me some hearts as you get more and more value from what I'm going to show you. I really believe this is going to help you. Let me flip the camera so you can see me. So anyway, why am I qualified to talk about YouTube marketing and ranking on YouTube? I got to tell you, YouTube has been my greatest passion. Yes, I'm doing Periscopes, but I still do YouTube marketing. I've made most of my money because of YouTube. For example, just when I started out, okay, brand new. A lot of you guys who are new on this this Periscope right now, maybe you know my story, maybe you don't, but I always get asked, how much money can I make with internet marketing right at the beginning? Well, I'm not going to promise any dollar amount. I'm just going to tell you what I did. That's all I could tell you, okay? The first month, I was very consistent. Every single month I was consistent, but the first month I made about $800. The second month I made about $1,200. The third month I made about $4,300. And by my 11th month, I actually made about $11,000. I think it's like $11,100 by my 11th month, and that was primarily doing video. Okay. Now a lot of people say, "Boy, I remember one time I got a call from a guy, and he says, you know what, Jack, the idea of doing video scares the hell out of me." That was his exact quote. And we talked a little bit about that. And you know what? When I started, I didn't even do face-to-face video. In fact, I probably do better with a PowerPoint, I think, but who knows. And that income that I told you about earlier, that was primarily from just doing screen share videos. For example, using a PowerPoint presentation together with a screen share program like Camtasia, Cam Studio, or Snag 11, and that's all. That's primarily what I did the first 11 months, and still I hit that $11,000 mark. So no, you don't have to do face to face. What I would recommend is that you eventually move on to face to face, so people can get to know you a little bit better. But anyway, let's talk about the 27 secrets to rank your video fast in YouTube. It's so important to get on the first page, okay, if possible. So we're going to talk about those right now. Now, as I talk, I really need to look at some notes from time to time. I hope you'll forgive me of that. I want to be able to talk with you directly, just like a friend, but I need to be able to look at some notes. I don't want to miss a heartbeat here. I want to give you 1,000% value in what I'm going to share with you right now. And incidentally, as we talk about these 27 secrets to ranking our videos, I'm going to provide you free of charge a full length training, free, absolutely free training on YouTube marketing, and it's at JackLater.net. Again, that's Jack, J-A-C-K, Later, L-A-T-E-R, just one T, .net. I hope you get a ton of value from that. Put your wallet away. You don't need any money for that training. You need to put your email address in there. Click the send button. It's going to go into your email. So make sure to access that full free training on YouTube marketing. So here are my 27 secrets. I'm going to go fairly quickly here. And like I say, I just hope you get a lot of value. You know what? Years ago, before I started marketing this way, I actually had a jewelry store online. And those are in the days way before Facebook and YouTube and the rest. And I wish, I mean, that business did really well. But I wish at that time that I had YouTube. I would have done things a lot different if I had YouTube and email marketing and everything else. So anyway, here we go. In order to get your YouTube listed on the first page of Google and YouTube, there are certain strategic things that you just need to do, okay? Now, do you have to do all of these things? No, but I would recommend that you do all of them when possible, okay? So here we go. Number one, make your video file your chosen keyword, whatever that keyword happens to be. Maybe it's dog training. Make your video file that you just created. Don't just go with the default file name that your software produces for you. Make the file name the name of your keyword. Google likes that. Okay, put your keyword obviously in your title, description, and your tags. Now, third, shoot for 3-minute videos. Now, why do I say that? The reason why I say that, number one, YouTube, more than anything else, and this is coming from YouTube executives, more than anything else, YouTube's algorithms look at viewer retention. Okay, so staying on that video till the end is very important, and I tell people to do that. Make sure to stay here till the end, because the information I'm going to give you throughout the video and especially at the end is going to provide a ton of value, and you may be surprised at what you're going to learn by staying to the end of this video. Make sure that it's compelling. Okay, make sure that your video content is very compelling and giving people a reason to stick around. Shoot for 3-minute videos. Now, also, the reason why we say 3 minutes is because, and that's your goal, is because even if you do a 15-minute video, most people are going to drop off, most likely between the 3-minute and the 5-minute mark. And all of that other effort is kind of a waste if you're not, beyond 3 minutes. So I would make that short. Now, what you can do is you can link those people to a different video or to your blog to give more information. But as far as ranking is concerned, okay, stick with the 3-minute video. 3 to 5 minutes, even 2 to 4 minutes is even optimal. I know an individual who's made well over $500,000, and he keeps most of his videos at 2 and 3 minutes. Okay, next one. Number 5, I may have got out of order here a little bit, but number 5, put your keyword in the beginning of the title and add other stuff later on at the end of the title. Now, YouTube ranks on what's in that title portion, and I try to put the keyword at the very, very beginning or close to the beginning as possible. Now, remember, a keyword can be a long tail keyword, which is basically a sentence, right, or a title. That's what's considered to be a keyword. Now, video description. Recommend 200 to 400 words, or the max of whatever YouTube happens to be accepting. I think YouTube is at 400, maybe 500 words right now. Don't overdo the keywords. You only need a few keywords in there, the same keyword that's in your title and your tags. And I would say about 1% of your text should be keywords. We don't want to confuse Google. Don't confuse Google by using a bunch of keywords because the algorithms will not know what to rank you. So use the keywords sparingly and sporadically throughout your description. Do not keywords stuff that doesn't work. It may have at one time, but it doesn't work right now. And incidentally, those of you who just jumped on the Periscope right now, we're doing we're doing an internet marketing marathon. This is the first time that I've ever done this. I may not do it again for another year or so, but I wanted to give all of my subscribers all of the tips and ideas that I use of marketing online. And we've actually been going with this marathon with multiple videos. This is the, what is this, the 10th video now? 12th. We're at the 12th video. We've been doing these since this morning at around 10:30 this morning. So anyway, make sure to share by swiping down or sideways and click the share button and tap on that screen a bunch of times and give me some hearts. Anyway, next, number 7, include your capture page URL at the top of your description. Okay, so in other words, what I'm saying is that when you do a call to action, include your capture page URL at the top of the description, and then let people click on that so that they can get on your list or find your stuff and go to your website, whatever that happens to be. Put it at the top of the description, and then just tell people, click the link below the video for the XYZ free thing or my website or whatever you're trying to promote. Number 8. Say the keyword at the very beginning of the video and say it very distinctly. Okay? For example, if this were a YouTube video, the very first thing that I would say is 27 secrets to rank your video fast in YouTube and Google. And I would say that slowly and distinctly and clearly because YouTube's algorithms can detect your voice, and they can rank your stuff based on your voice, based on your words that you say at the beginning of the video. And some of these things YouTube itself recommends. Now, you use your keyword a few times in your video itself, at the beginning, middle, at the end. Don't overdo it, obviously, but I believe it's important to do it at the beginning, middle, and end. Number 10, include your YouTube channel URL near the bottom of your video. Okay, your YouTube channel URL at the bottom of your video. This helps the search engines to rank your channel and get more leads that way. It's all about getting traffic. This is just one other way of getting traffic. Include your video URL at include your video URL at the bottom of your channel. So you can include the channel URL and the video URL at the bottom of the channel. Now, why do I say to the bottom of the channel? YouTube tells you to. Okay? They say if you're going to include URLs, make sure to include those at the bottom. And there's reasons for why they say that. And I don't know all of the exact reasons why, but I do know that there's spiders all over the internet that will index your site for you automatically. And one way of doing that is putting your URL for your video and your channel at the bottom of your YouTube. Okay, include your keyword. Number 12, include your keyword in an annotation over your video. Just click the annotation button and do that. Number 13, include your video URL under your annotation in the annotations editing page. That just helps you rank a little bit more. Number 14,